Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I found these two computers from a friend. They've spent a couple days drying out, so we should be good to test them. First thing we got is some Acer. This one actually still has the peel on it, which is interesting. We'll just peel that off. That thing looks like brand new now. This has a Pentium. It is missing the back cover and the battery, which he has the batteries, he just didn't give them to me. He just forgot to bring them with him, so yeah. And we also have this Compaq, which is cool looking. Both the screens don't look shattered, so and this one is also missing the back panel. So yeah, these were thrown in the back of a truck covered in snow for days, with no back panels on. So we'll see how that is. All right, here we go. Any lights? Usually it would at least give a charging light or something, right? Oh! We have power, fan spin. Okay, that is a good sign. That makes me think that there's something up with the universal charger. So we have power. Let's unplug it again. Let me put in this random RAM stick I have. Who knows if it works? And again, here is the moment of truth. Fan spin again. Come on, post. Oh, we got lights. That kind of looks like an error code, but not really. Let me try changing what slot this RAM is in. And let me just take it out and put it in a couple of times. See if that works. Alrighty, so I got this RAM stick. I know this stick works. So let's just put it in there and see what happens now. Alrighty, here we go. 3, 2, 1, come on. Come on, HP Compaq thing. I'm not really sure what it is. Alrighty, so I tried moving the RAM slots and stuff, turning it off and on again. This thing, it's very possible it has a dead CPU or a dead GPU or a dead motherboard, because apparently this is from during the era of GPU issues. Take this apart and try the hairdryer trick on the GPU or something and see if that does it. Or we'll try taking some things out, resetting the CMOS and stuff. Alrighty, so I took out the CMOS battery, the Wi-Fi card, the modem. Basically everything not important that I think could potentially stop it from booting. Once again, see if it works. Sounds like it wants to. It sounds like an old HP. Alrighty, I've grabbed the genuine Acer charger, and let's plug it in and hope it works. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please subscribe. It really helps out. I really want to hit monetization. It's super difficult. Alright, let's see if we have any power this time. Oh, we got power. And we got loudness. Alright, let's see. Let me take out the RAM stick from this one that we know is good. And see if it works. Hopefully this one works. Alright, in it goes. I'm hoping to get just one working thing out of it, because it would be kind of cool. Alright, I got a hard drive and stuff that I know works. But alright, come on, here we go. Alrighty, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Alright, so we got one. This one's booting up fine. Oh, it's got a line down the screen. What is this, an HP? Come on. So this thing has survived being thrown into the back of a truck, rattling around with a bunch of scrap metal and crap for who knows how long, hours, and then getting snowed on, and then sitting out in the snow for days. So, I mean, honestly, the line in the screen really isn't that big of a deal. What do you think the chances are that the battery for this thing holds a charge? That would be insane. I'm gonna get the battery tomorrow, but looks like we got a working computer. I consider it working because it's on. I don't know what the heck this is. Why does it have a D-pad as a middle mouse button? That's pretty cool though. I'm glad something worked at all. Like, I mean, that's pretty insane considering what these things have been through, and also they were thrown in a scrap pile. Why would you do that with working laptops at all? So I mean, that is definitely a good result. Hopefully we can get the other one to do the same. We'll blast it with a hairdryer and see what happens and stuff. But this Acer has come back to life. I cannot wait to install Linux on that computer and then just try to use it because, you know, what the heck, it's really cool to have just a really janky laptop you don't have to care about, but it actually does kind of work. It's just a super cool thing to have, and yeah, it'll be really funny to just try to use the computer that was buried in the snow. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but if you want to see that, subscribe and stuff. Let's see what we can do with this one now. I mean, I'm just gonna start taking this thing apart and see what happens. Mess with it a bit. The display on this thing could be reasonably nice. I mean, it would be funny if for that other one I made like a Fallout themed computer or something stupid. I mean, if there's anything you want me to see me do with that, I might run a Minecraft server on it or something. Who knows? It'll definitely be funny to just have something that's been through absolute like hell and it just still works. And this other one, if I can't get it working, it'll become like a cool prop or something that I can throw or whatever. Just, you know, who cares? Do you think the warranty is still active? It says a year. Maybe I should message HP or Compaq or whoever the heck made this thing. Just took out the DVD drive and we have water damage. For that other laptop, I'm still taking the screws out on this one, but my plan for right now for the bottom panel being missing is painter's tape. So I mean, that is definitely gonna be a really fun video. You're not gonna want to miss that one. Keep watching if you want to see me fix this thing. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I might have spare CPUs, like I said. Alrighty, I think I got all the screws out. Let's just start prying. Oh, this whole thing is just coming off, huh? I thought it was gonna be more screws or something. Or maybe the keyboard's just coming out? I can't really tell. I think there might be a couple more screws on the bottom here. Alrighty, so it turns out I think that part just wasn't supposed to come out yet, and you're actually supposed to take the keyboard out first. Whoops on that one, but it's fine now. Alright, in we go. Not looking too bad so far. I don't see any evidence of... Ooh. That's missing a clip. That's missing a retain... Oh, wait, maybe there just isn't any, because this other one doesn't have it either. These are either missing retaining clips, or just this computer is weird and it doesn't have any. I really can't tell. Let's see, can I take this off now? Oh, nope, there's a screw there. Let me just take that. Whoops. We won't talk about that. Did I just knock something off? No, we're fine. Okay. I'm not exactly being the most careful with this computer. Alright, let's see. Unplug the display. I've unplugged everything here already. Yeah, I feel like someone might have broke the retaining clips, or whatever the heck they're called, off the board. The things that hold the ribbon cables in. Let me see how to get this off. Alrighty, just plastic clips. Alrighty, we have to take the screen off because it's one of those. You gotta take the screen off to get any farther, which is pretty annoying. But it's almost off, so I'm not bleeding. Okay, we're fine. I thought I was for a second there. Alrighty, and then just out. Does the whole thing goes? Sure. Oh, the whole thing is connected together. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna leave that together though, because I do not want to feel like dealing with that again. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. It looks fine, which is kind of a bad thing, because I can't just like clean corrosion off of it and then put it back together and see it work again. It's very possible that this thing just didn't work when it was thrown out. Let me get this board out. Alrighty, board is out. That was really easy, actually. Still concerningly, I still see, like, literally nothing wrong here at all, which is definitely making me think it just didn't work. I'm gonna take the CPU out, put it back in. I think that is our mobility Radeon right there. Let me just, yep, fixed. Let me take the CPU out and see if there's anything weird. Okay, no, I think that's either your chipset or maybe that's our actual GPU there. I'm not entirely sure. Whoa, this is still wet. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. CPU looks perfectly fine. What do you say we blast this board and see if that fixes it? Yeah, because I don't feel like... Yeah, let's blast this thing. Grab my hairdryer. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I unplugged my light so I can plug the hairdryer in. Yeah. That's our GPU. Considering the fact people say it's probably a GPU or a chipset issue, or just something I can't really fix anyway. I took my CPU and I took my RAM out. I took the CPU and I took my RAM out. Alrighty, so let's just blast this thing. Yeah! Chipset and GPU are gonna be the main things. I'm gonna get this thing as hot as I can. If this fixes it, I will be shocked and also not shocked at all, because I think it might fix it. I'm just gonna do this for 10 minutes or so, and I'll get back to you. Alrighty, so if you're wondering why I thought that would work, you remember the Xbox 360? That was around the same... This thing is really hot. Around the same time the Xbox 360 and everything came out, TSMC, the company that makes all these chips and stuff, was giving everyone faulty underfill that melted at a really low temperature. So sometimes you can get things working just by blasting them with a ton of heat. This is a last resort, and if this does work, it probably won't work for very long. But I mean, it's better than it not working at all. And this was around the time where these issues were happening, so I have some hope that this will work, because you know, this thing definitely has some sort of motherboard issue, I would say, and I don't see anything obvious. HPs at this time were known for having bad GPUs too, NVIDIA ones usually, but I mean, you might as well try. Alrighty, that took a lot more effort than I would like to admit. Louis Rossmann, if anyone gets this reference, Louis Rossmann would be very upset at me right now. Alrighty, I'm going to start assembling this thing, and I'll get to you when I have finished. I figure there's no reason to make you watch the whole thing over again. Alrighty, everybody, place your bets in the comments down below. Do you think this worked? It is now time to plug it in. Come on, here we go. It's not plugged in. Alrighty, it's plugged in now. Place your bets down below. 3, 2, 1. Come on, HP Compaq Presario. Come on. Dang it, I really thought that was actually kind of going to work, maybe. Well, you can't win them all. Did some more messing around. Yep, this thing seems to be dead, which is a shame. But I really do think this thing was dead before it got thrown in the back of the truck, so that's definitely something. Acer for the win. That thing seems to work. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I actually do have a video where this heat thing did work. Yeah, anyway, I can't wait to make that next video about that Acer. That's going to be a fun one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. I guess I spoke too soon. A hairdryer trick for the win, guys? Heck yeah. Also, this screen looks fine, too. Alright. So this thing just works now? Was not expecting to get them to both to work like that. Hopefully you guys are even still watching. Well, heck yeah. I guess I gotta make a video about this one, too.